So then there have been clashes between Israeli police and worshippers at Jerusalem's al-Aqsa mosque compound. Security forces have fired stun grenades at the compound. It comes as male Muslims under the age of 50 have been banned from entering the site over the next few days. Let's go live straight away to Imtiaz Tiab, who joins us live now from the city. Imtiaz, tell us what the latest is.
Very tense situation at the al-Aqsa mosque compound, Nick. In fact, just a few minutes ago, we heard the sound of stun grenades going off. In fact, just over my shoulder, I could actually see the flash of those stun grenades. Now, as we've been saying, these confrontations are ongoing. They're not as intense as we've seen in past confrontations between Israeli police and Palestinian worshippers, some who have barricaded themselves inside the mosque. But the reason we've seen these confrontations like this is because essentially the concern that some of these worshippers have is that far-right Jewish groups are trying to access the al-Aqsa mosque compound. And that's just what we've seen. Again, just a few minutes ago, around 20 or so far-right Jewish activists were allowed inside the mosque compound. We could see them sort of at the far perimeter wall, and that really is what causes the sort of tensions that we've been seeing here.
And so how are security forces managing the situation today?
Well, as we've been seeing, again, major confrontations between Palestinian worshippers and Israeli police. In fact, at one point, we could see Israeli police sort of behind a rolling shield or barricade that they've created to get as close to the mosque door as possible. In fact, we've just heard the sound of what we believe is to be a few more stun grenades as well. So again, this is still ongoing. But the numbers aren't as large as we've seen in the past. As you mentioned, there are very major restrictions on the al-Aqsa compound. People under the age of 50 not allowed in, but that doesn't mean the situation doesn't remain extremely tense. And as we've been saying, these confrontations you may be able to hear are still ongoing.
All right, Imtiaz, we'll leave it there for the time being. Back with you as things progress. So thanks very much indeed.